Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Taylor, and today I'm going to go over how I overcame many years of anxiety and PTSD that I dealt with growing up. This all stemmed from my childhood. When I was 8 years old, I was given the heartbreaking news one morning that my father had decided to take his own life, and that he left us through suicide. I still clearly remember the day that I found out that this had happened. And as an 8-year-old, you truly don't understand what it means to lose somebody to suicide. But I found out exactly how it had happened, and it definitely led me to having PTSD for sure, and for dealing with later in life the anxiety that I'm going to speak to you about. And it was just such a traumatic experience, and something that I've had to work very hard to overcome. But I will give you my way of how I've overcome it, and I hope that it will help you in some way. I want to thank you all for being here and for watching another video of mine. I'm out here, beautiful day outside right now, and just enjoying the nice cool weather by the beach. Got my feet in the sand and just enjoying it. So let me dive a little deeper into the video now. So when I found out that morning that my father had left, all I knew at that time was, and all I really understood as a kid, was he was not coming back, and that he was gone forever. That's all I understood. It was the hardest thing that I think any child could deal with, and I don't wish this on anybody. It was definitely a very tough experience. So fast forward to teenage years, 10, 11, 12, I still didn't really, deal with any emotions, or still didn't really understand it that much. But once I got to about 13 years old, give or take, 13, 14, I started to realize that what had happened to me was really starting to affect me. And the way that this happened to me was every single day I started to feel anxiety. And it wasn't just a typical anxiety, it was constant fear and anxiety all day long. And I used to have where my heart would be racing throughout the entire day. I would get a panic attack where my heart would start racing, beating very fast, sweating. I used to feel like my throat was closing up, like I couldn't breathe. Just some severe symptoms. And what would happen was, when I had a panic attack, I would panic about that attack, and then it would cause me to have another panic attack. It was like a ripple effect, and it was definitely very hard to deal with. I dealt with that from 13 all the way to about 22 years old is when I finally started to cope and understand it and start the healing process, which has led me to here. Now I'm 25, and I really no longer get anxiety. Very, very little anxiety in my life now. I no longer get panic attacks. I feel the best that I've ever felt in my life. I have overcome one of the darkest times and the hardest periods of my life. So when I was, in that age range, between 13, 22, in that age range, the worst was when I was like 13 to 18, around there. That was like the worst. And I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I would sleep 2 to 3 hours a night, wake up for school. I'd be in bed, probably sleeping by like 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to school. And somehow I managed to get very good grades and to stay focused, even though I was just a mess. And the thing is that I never seek the proper help. So I never reached out and really opened up to anybody about this. I never talked to anybody about this because I thought that I was alone in this. I thought that I was the only one dealing with this. I was kind of like in my own little bubble, and I didn't realize that I could go seek help. I didn't realize I could open up to other people about this. Whenever I felt, depressed about it, whenever I felt down about it, I would just cry to myself. I would just, even though I would let go of the emotions, I was doing it all by myself. I didn't have any support because I didn't realize what had to be done to heal. I didn't understand what I needed to do to move past this. And there were times where I thought I would never break the cycle. I mean, I used to have crazy thoughts in my head, just very negative thinking all the time. And I had suicidal thoughts. It was just a very, very tough time in my life that people in my family don't even know I really went through. But it's okay, I'm opening up now about it, and I can talk about it now because I've healed this part of me. And I want to be able to help you guys, and maybe some of you who have gone through something this traumatic in your life. If not, you may have just dealt with other things. And so what changed my life was when I decided to use meditation. I'm telling you, it absolutely changed my life. I started to meditate, daily. 10 minutes a day is what I started with. And then I have increased more and more. I've gone up to 15, 20 minutes a day, depending on the day. But I meditate every single day now. And it has helped me to move past my anxiety. It has helped me to get past this PTSD that I dealt with growing up. Just constant panic, anxiety, and feelings of stress, and never feeling really happy at all. I looked happy on the outside, but not on the inside. I was crying on the inside, really dealing with a lot. But so meditation was a life changer for me. And for the past 2 to 3 years now, I've been using it, every single day. And I really don't miss a beat with it because it is what saved my life. It brought me out of the darkest time of my life. And it was the tool that has helped me to move past my anxiety. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I never thought I could be here in front of this camera talking about this and say that I have moved past my anxiety. There were times where, trust me, I did not think I was going to be on this earth very long. With the amount of negative thoughts running through my head and the anxiety I was dealing with, it was almost unbearable. I could have easily said, this is it. I can't deal with this anymore. But I didn't. I didn't give up. I kept going. I know that I had a purpose on this earth. My purpose is to share my story now. I'm here to help and to make a difference. And I encourage you, if you don't use meditation, give it a try. Try it for 21 days. Try to make it a habit. Try to use this tool in your life and see what changes you will have in your own life. And if you guys want to hear more, related to this story, regarding this story, I can talk more about it in another video. Just leave comments below. Let me know what you think about this video and if you feel like it's impacted you. But truly, I have been able to let go of losing my father to suicide and to all the anxiety and all the problems I dealt with for so many years. I have let that go. And you can overcome anything that you have gone through in life as well. And that's what I'm trying to portray here, is that anything can be done when we put our mind to it. You switch the thoughts in your mind from more negative to positive. You start giving yourself positive affirmations. You start meditating. You start taking care of yourself. You start showing yourself love, the love that you deserve to show yourself. Do this because each and every one of you has a purpose for being here. We all have our mission that we're on here on this earth. And I encourage you to start to better yourself today and move past whatever you've dealt with in your past. And you have to go inside and figure out what it was in your childhood that led you to where you are right now, if you're not in the best state of mind. And once you start to heal these parts of you, you can move past them and life can change. Life is the most beautiful it's ever been to me. I've never been so happy, and the best people have come into my life. I found my soulmate. I'm genuinely happy, and I keep finding more and more happiness each day. It's just an amazing thing. I'm so grateful to be here speaking on this camera in front of you guys. Alright, I hope this video brought some great light and inspiration to you. I wish you all nothing but the best. Keep going. Keep on becoming your greatest version. And thank you all for being here. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it if you feel like it will help somebody else. Thank you. Much love. See you in the next video. Peace. Here, let me show you guys a little bit of where I am.